My dear buddies, welcome back to.
Vikas Rachamala podcast.
So finally, we have Tarun back with us.
Yes, bro,
But
I'm back.
he's not in a good mood. He's smiling, but he's definitely not in a good mood. By the way, this is a very serious video.
Yes, bro.
I'm laughing, but this is actually a very serious video because you all know Tarun bought an Xpulse.
210. And a lot of people are, I think in every video, people are asking about this particular review video. Finally, it's here. We don't want to make a simple video. We want to test it for a while and we want to come up with a proper video. So, this is a video.
It has been 6 months since Tarun has been riding his Xpulse 210 and he has ridden it on the mountains, off-road, on the streets, bad traffic, open roads, national highways, girlfriend's house, ex-girlfriend's house, everywhere.
Except last year, I did everything.
So, how many kilometers have you done, Tarun?
I did about 8,000 kilometers.
8,000 in 6 months. That's a
Yes.
lot. So, but there is the bad news. It has been 6 months. Tarun has been riding the motorcycle,
Yes,
and this is an ownership review.
Proper
And-
ownership review, bro.
Tarun
Yes.
has issues to be reported. Tarun,
Yes, bro.
now before Tarun starts, it is not just him who bought the motorcycle, but many of his friends also bought the Xpulse 210.
Yes. About 5 motorcycles in a particular group.
Wow. So Tarun, honestly, go ahead and speak what is happening.
So, as I'm getting this particular motorcycle from the brand that I didn't like from the beginning, but due to the spec sheet and everything, I fell in love with that motorcycle. Even we made a podcast why I'm getting Xpulse 210 as a secondary motorcycle, even though I have a 390. Everything was good, but I still have these things in my mind. Some or other day, it will disappoint me. I have prepared for that and I have bought the motorcycle. But that's not the case with all the people. People who save up the money buy this motorcycle as one motorcycle, like going for college or rides or whatever. Not everyone buys like 3 4 motorcycles, right? So for them this is a big problem. For me also it's a problem because I just bought the motorcycle just in 3 4 months. All over the internet everyone is facing the issues. I was facing the issues, and all my friends also facing the issues.
But what is the issue?
It's engine issues.
Engine issue.
Yes. Even if it's a small things like any display issue or this or that, all the motorcycle these days facing these problems, bro. As a lot of features and all. So these are fine, bro. People are okay to go to service stations and fix these small issues.
Small issues like the display and all of that you're talking about, right?
Yes.
That people can go to the service station and fix them.
Yes, bro. As it's a first batch motorcycle, everyone will accept small mistakes from the manufacturer, and we will go to the service stations and we will fix it. But problem with the engine,
Not acceptable at
not
all.
acceptable. And I have no few cases. A lot of people also texted me on my Instagram saying that people got the delivery within next 2 days, 3 days, engines got seized.
Seized.
Yes, it's seized.
Brand new motorcycle.
Brand new motorcycle done about 150 kilometers.
So we'll explain this. The meaning of engine seized is that engine won't move anymore.
Yes.
The piston will not move up and down. It's a very, very serious matter. I mean, on a brand new motorcycle, how can an engine seize? What do you think?
As per my knowledge, it's the head, because this is DOHC,
Yeah.
and also this is the first liquid cooled engine from Hero.
First liquid cooled engine from Hero?
Yes.
Okay.
And instead of SOHC, they went for the 2 camshaft profile, and it has a proper setup like a KTM ones. It has 4 finger followers, shim. It's not a tappet adjustment; it's a shim and all. So maybe at the production level, I don't think the quality checks have been done properly. The testing, it's all about the testing, and
But what could be the technical reason? See,
oil pump failures, maybe not able to put that much of oil on the cams and all, and also poor finger followers where we call rocker arms as in other way. So if you use a low quality finger followers, basically your cams will go up and down, and it will push the valves bottom, like the action will go on, right? So if you use normal quality finger followers, these will try over the time they will wear out, bro. They'll try to bend, or they'll try to wear out the metal on the head.
That is over the time. Now it's a good technical explanation, but why would an engine seize in 2 days? See, let us technically talk about this. Engine would generally seize for reasons like one, overheating.
Yes.
When metal overheats, the internal components will expand and the piston can't move up and down anymore, because the piston has expanded too much and it gets stuck in the cylinder.
Yes, bro.
Correct?
Yes.
One reason. Number two is, as you said, oil. Now, if lack of oil also does the same thing, that is, it increases friction, and because of friction, the temperature of the metals increase and they expand and they seize.
Yes, bro.
And things like internal components breaking, connecting rod, or anything breaking can also lead to complete engine jamming. So in a 2-day, 3-day engine, what can go wrong so catastrophically?
I would say it has a oil pump failure. I would say, because even if you start the motorcycle, keep it on the side stand, still it will show low oil pressure on the screen.
Oh!
Even though you have the full level of oil, brand new motorcycle, you just try with the Xpulse 210, put it on the side stand, start it, it will show low oil pressure symbol on the dash.
So even yours?
Yes, it will show.
We'll actually make a video after this.
After this, we can make a video.
We'll put it on Instagram.
Yeah, we can.
We'll put it on YouTube short also. So you're saying that a motorcycle with full oil, required amount of oil, if you put it on side stand and turn on the engine, is it?
Yes, if we turn on the engine, within probably 10 seconds, it will show up the low oil pressure indication.
It means the oil pump is not reaching the oil.
Yes.
The placement of the oil pump in the sump area is not placed correctly.
Yes, bro.
Because when the oil is moving towards one side, when it's on side stand, it will move towards the side stand
And
area.
we already made a video on it. Previously, we suggested our people to put the motorcycles
During warm-up.
Yeah, warm-ups and all. But no other motorcycle shows this kind of fault thing.
Does it have one oil pump or multiple oil pumps?
We don't know exactly. We haven't opened the engine yet.
That is also a thing. You should have multiple oil pumps placed in 2 different areas in the sump, so that, because oil is not going to be exactly even, right?
Yes, bro. Even though this is the smallest and minute thing, bro. Even
It's a very, oil pump
yes.
placement or not having sufficient number of oil pumps is a major issue.
Yes,
It's a
brother.
very big issue. So, the sheer fact that when the motorcycle is on the side stand, she is showing low oil pressure.
Yes.
It means oil is not getting circulated well.
Exactly, bro.
There is not enough pressure.
Exactly.
So that is enough reason for the engine to seize.
That is the main thing, bro. And also the second thing, the oil pumps are. I don't know whether they are putting proper pressure that can sufficient to lubricate everything inside.
Yeah.
Maybe weak oil pump design or something. Very critical things we are talking. A lot of people can't understand, but these are the things.
We'll
that
explain.
yes.
See, oil is there in the sump at the bottom. There's a tank kind of a thing, oil. Okay, you put 1 liter, 2 liters oil, depending on the motorcycle. You put that oil into the sump. You can see that through the glass.
Yes.
How much oil is there. So that is the container where the oil is there. And that oil has to be pumped to the top of the engine explain where all it will go.
Basically, it pumps to the crank, and also it pumps to the block wall. It pumps to the head with the cams, the finger followers, with the shims, everywhere. All over, they have a minute jets, or else they have some kind of system where they just throw the oil inside the head assembly.
So it has to go from bottom, many areas, to the top and come back to the bottom again.
Yes.
So these oil pumps are mechanical pumps.
Yes.
They are not electrical pumps. So when you start the engine, that is when the mechanical oil pump starts to run and it starts to pump oil to the required areas.
Yes, bro.
So, number one, if the oil pump placement is not right, like for an example, if this is a sump where oil is there, and in side stand, if oil is bending towards one side, okay, and if the oil pump is placed on this side, then it will not be able to pick enough oil up. That's why many motorcycles, performance-oriented motorcycles, have two oil pumps.
Yes.
So, even if oil is bent towards one side, or when you're doing off-roading, motorcycle is kind of jumping, you're doing wheelies during off-roading, even if it's bending, the secondary oil pump will pick up the oil. If it is only one oil pump, you can't keep it in the center, right?
Yes, bro.
Oil pump, I mean, even if you keep it in the center, if it bends towards the back or somewhere, it will still not be able to pick up the oil in the adequate manner, and it will not be able to create the pressure to go all the way up through the veins. It's like pipes inside. So, this is the main issue.
And also another issue, bro.
By the way, cheers, it's vodka, it's not engine oil.
And also, bro, one more thing, I would say the quality of head internals are not that top-notch quality for the way it produce power and all. I would say this is completely a cost-cutting thing they have did. Poor R&D, whoever did the research on engine development testing. Even though they did some mistakes in the engineering sector, when they do testing, they ride miles, like kilometers. They should have easily known the small things. I got to know all the problems within 2 days of using this motorcycle. The oil pump thing, and I know it's not lubricating well, and also the oil grade that they are using. Normally, the latest Bharat stage norms, what we call BS6 or BS4, basically India follows the European standards, right? So all the car manufacturers and motorcycle manufacturers are using very thinnest oil just to get the less like pollution content in the exhaust while testing and all. So that is why previously, I'll tell you a small example related to cars. People used to use 5W30, some grade of oil in cars.
Yeah.
Now it's 0W10, 0W15.
Very thin.
Yeah, very thin. Once it gets to that optimal temperature,
it becomes even thinner.
Even thinner. I think.
So I will explain it to people. Yes. So, see, oil, there's something called viscosity. Viscosity is how thick it will be at a given temperature. So now, if your motorcycle is parked in your parking, and if, like in Hyderabad winter where I live, it can go down to 12 degrees Celsius also.
Yes.
And, so at about 6 a.m., if you're going on a ride, and if you have your motorcycle engine oil, which is 20W50, then that oil, which is 20W50, will kind of become a little thick at 12 degrees Celsius. When you move the motorcycle and look through the glass, the oil will kind of be thick, very, very thick. It will not move easily.
Yes, bro.
So, here, simple, you have to turn on the engine and let it warm up for 3, 4, 5 minutes, actually, till the oil gets to the optimum temperature.
But still, if you use a wrong grade oil, it will wear out in the initial few seconds of startup of engine.
Correct. Because that oil has become pretty thick because of the temperature, because temperature is 12. Now 20W, it means the oil would be at the optimum viscosity. Means it will, like this drink, it's moving, right? Because it's completely liquid right now. But if I keep this in the refrigerator at say 1 or 2 degrees Celsius, it will become slightly hard because some level of ice will form on it. So oil also 20W, which is designed for working at 20 degrees Celsius. 20 is actually weather, 20W. So if it's below 20 degrees Celsius, if it's 18, it's okay. But if it's 12 or 10, then that oil will not perform at its best. It has to warm up a lot
Yes, bro.
to get to the actual fluidic stage, Else, for it to get pumped from the sump all the way to other parts of the engine, it will take a long time.
Yes.
So
And the pressure is also going to be little lesser.
it will not be able to suck.
Yes.
The small veins, the pipes will not be able to suck the thick oil well.
Yes.
So that is viscosity. Now, there's another point. If you buy 0W30, 0W30 is designed to be used even in 0 degrees Celsius.
Yes.
So, if you have your motorcycle parked, you're in Ladakh, early morning it is -1, -2, and you have 0W30, simple, your oil will still be perfectly liquid at that time. It will not become thickish.
Yes.
So, you can run up your engine and wait for probably 1 minute, 1.5 minutes, and you can start riding.
Yes, bro.
But there is a problem. Now, if you finish your Ladakh ride, come back to Hyderabad in the summer, temperature will be 45 degrees Celsius.
Yes.
But that oil is designed to actually run at its best with ambient temperature of 30 degrees Celsius.
Exactly.
0W30. It will run at 50 degrees Celsius also, but it becomes too thin. Too thin.
The friction will increase, the wear will happen.
So the lubricating power will disappear. So that is what he's talking about.
Yes.
That correct grade of engine oil is not being used in our
Xpulse 210.
Xpulse. What is the grade they are using?
As per, I know exactly, but even if I'm wrong, just don't judge me. I would say it's 10W30, what was recommended.
10W30 is the weirdest thing I ever heard. You have 0W30, you had 10W40. What is 10W30? Can you check it quickly on your cell phone?
1 second.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
10W30 will show
Yes. You can check it in online. In the manual itself, you can
I'm
just.
sorry,
read it.
but I feel like saying what the FUCK because this is the weirdest engine oil grade I ever heard.
Yes,
Because, see, you should have some room, margin. Because for especially like South Indian temperatures, we need something like 10W50.
Exactly, brother.
From 10 degrees Celsius all the way to hot, damn Hyderabad summer, which can go up to 45 degrees Celsius,
Absolutely, bro.
that will work.
So that is one more reason, bro. And also the brand that they are using, I don't know, HP or some other, just white labeling to Hero, and they're selling it, which is one of the worst oil that I ever seen. Within 300 kilometers of riding with the fresh oil, it will turn into complete black. And also, when we drain the oil, it comes within a second, entire 1.6 liter. It comes like a water. Even though it's in the like normal room temperature. Just imagine once you touch about 40 degrees.
We drained our liquimoli oil
Yes.
from our CBR. How good that was, even after riding for about 3,500 kilometers completely, correct?
Yes, bro. Yes, bro.
So, engine oil, always go for the best.
Yes.
We personally right now are testing and using liquimoli engine oil. So, we personally recommend it. I understand it is not cheap. It costs considerable amount of money, but it's worth it because your motorcycle's engine would get saved.
Yes, bro.
So, yeah.
So I would suggest, I don't know, it's not recommended. I cannot suggest because people might say after using the grade that I suggested might face some issues.
Which grade are you suggesting?
I'm using 10W50.
See, first we have to understand grade is according to the temperatures. If a motorcycle is manufactured in Germany and if the manufacturer recommends 0W30, it is for German temperatures.
Exactly, bro. People simply blindly go for the manual things these days. Just come with the manual whenever we do service and all also. According to temperature, summers I use some different kind of grade, winters I use some kind
Absolutely.
of grade and all. So according to that we use, but people always say like manual says 10W30, please put 10W30. So
Manual, where was it tested? That is the main thing, right? See, India is again a very diversified geography. North India top cold, South India bottom hot.
yes, bro.
So
So this 10W30, even though they put 10W40, we can still, it will be in
Neutral. It's
yes.
like, not bad. Here
bro.
it'll manage best of both worlds.
10W30 is literally the scooter oil that we use, that is a grade. So it doesn't have any much more moving components, right?
And basically, its scooter doesn't go under so much stress.
Yes.
No, you're not revving it up so
Yes.
much and all of that.
So this oil grade is also one of the bad thing that I figured it out. So I've been using after completing the first service, even everything done at my own garage. I did all the services myself, no problems at all in my motorcycle. If I face little issues also, I've adjusted myself the shims and all. But other people who followed the service station intervals, one motorcycle is close friend of mine, about 3,800 kilometers. We did Mahabaleshwar, Lavasa, Lonavala ride. Within 3,500 kilometers, the engine was dead.
So that close friend, why the hell did he get it serviced at service station and not with us? He's not a close friend.
just for the warranty things. Even
Warranty.
I know the problems will come, so I just suggested. When I got to know the problems in the motorcycle, I suggested people to go to the service stations.
Warranty is like the makeup that girls put on their face and tempt us to get into a relationship, and after we get into a relationship we understand that is just makeup, that's not her real beauty.
Exactly.
So warranty is the biggest bullshit, because we want that, we want to keep up with the warranty, that 3-year warranty, whatever, and we get it serviced at service stations and they beautifully FUCK our motorcycles,
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
Out of the whole group of motorcycles that Tarun's friends have, only Tarun's motorcycle doesn't have engine problems right now, because he did what he believed.
Yes, exactly.
He did not get it serviced at the service station even once, right?
Not even once.
Correct.
Even the first service I did myself. I got the motorcycle from the showroom and never went back. 8,000 kilometers. And all the motorcycles, those are dead. Ridden about 2,500, 3,500. And I'll tell you, one more motorcycle, it's only ridden 600 kilometers whether I started making noise. So, I'll tell you, bro.
And one sentimental thing I want to say. Tell me, remember that.
Yes.
What are you going to say?
Yes, bro.
One sentimental thing. Now imagine what a heartbreak it would be. See, this never happened to me, that I bought a brand new motorcycle and within a few days or a few months, the engine started to have problem. I never faced it, but if it ever would happen to me, I would cry. I would cry every day, because we work so hard to buy a motorcycle and it's a sentimental thing, and most of us buy on EMIs, and after that, also when we are buying a motorcycle, we have to go against our family members, wife, everyone. They'll say, why the hell are you buying a motorcycle? 2 lakh, 3 lakh rupees, bloody, we can pay off some amount of home loan, or we can, buy do the down payment to a car and buy a car. Why the hell are you buying a motorcycle? You're a family man now, but we go against everyone and we buy it, and then they will be laughing at us. I told you, idiot, told you. Well, now bullshit, engine is having issues in few days or few months, you shouldn't have bought it. So it's such a heartbreak, correct?
Exactly.
And plus, Tarun will tell you, when people are actually going to claim the warranty and repair the engines, next what happened?
It's a very headache place to just see the motorcycles, they just throw the parts here and there. Anyone who buys the motorcycle or new car or whatever new thing, within next few days, if you really want to open up entire engine and everything, no one wants that. I know few people from Hyderabad itself, very big riding groups and all. Even they ask the help for the support of this forum. We have raised some massive campaign online saying lot of Xpulse 210 owners are facing major engine problems. So we are, as a customer, we are asking, do the complete engine replacement. We don't want a head to be replaced or timing chain to be replaced. And even lot of people have went to the Hero. We spoke to the highest officials in Hyderabad. What they are saying, we cannot change entire engine. We only change whatever parts those are done.
It's better to buy a fucking second-hand motorcycle than go through all of this shit, So.
And I know people who sold their bikes which was ridden 5,000-6,000 kilometers, of losing 70,000-80,000 whatever they purchased. People are selling for 1.5 lakh within 1-2 months of use.
And you also told that people, after facing engine issues within few months, they went to the service station, claimed warranty, their engine got rebuilt,
Again,
and
the same thing happened.
same thing happened
Yeah,
again.
again had like you can simply just Google Xpulse 210 engine problems or internet on YouTube. You will find multiple customers as a proof. Nothing to prove here.
And he also told me that after the engine rebuild, there was loss of compression,
Yes,
and
yes,
the
I want
motorcycle
to
was
say.
not going over 100 kilometers per hour.
Yeah, I know one of this guy. Like, a lot of people, Xpulse 210 owners, are actually texting me on Instagram, explaining there was the same problem. So as I said, a lot of people texting me on Instagram saying a lot of problems. They're just explaining everything to me. But end of the day, I cannot do anything. I can just give you suggestions. It's totally on the hero part. They have messed up everything, bro.
Then they're not a hero then.
They are not hero.
They're a villain.
Bro, they have this beautiful platform where they're selling. No other brand is selling some kind of dirt and adventure kind of motorcycles in 200cc. Fantastic motorcycles they are making all these years. Even though they have a lot of problems, people are accepting and buying these. Still, they haven't did proper R&D. So this particular guy who have texted me, explained me about, he went to the warranty. They have accepted it. They have replaced the head, cams or whatever internals damaged, and after completing the rebuild, it was not the RPM is not going above 8,000 RPM.
Oh, RPM itself is not going.
It's not going above 8,000 RPM, and it totally feels the motorcycle is not able to push on the higher revs. And there is no particular lock system on RPMs on this particular.
There's no rev limiter.
There is no proper limiter. No. There is no company limited, so like RPMs.
Oh, like initially.
Yeah, initial. Like some brands
During break-in period.
Break-in period, they'll limit to 5,000 RPM, 6,000 RPM. But in this particular motorcycle, you cannot do that.
It'll go all the way to electronic rev limiter, like about 9,000.
Even if you buy a new motorcycle, if you rev it, it will go about 10,000 RPM, whatever it's there. It's not limited to first service. So he was saying before he was done the head replacement, everything was RPM, everything it was going about 10,000 RPM, 10,200 something. But after replacing, it was not going beyond 8,000. It's definitely a compression loss, power loss. Even he was saying that it was not crossing above 80 to 90 kilometer per hour.
What a heartbreak, yeah.
Yes. Even so, he went back to the hero saying that the sound was gone. It's okay, but I was not able to do close to 10,000 RPM, or I was not able to do 120, 125 that previously he used to do. So these people, what they said, that is how the motorcycle it is. You just ride it, it will go automatically.
This is one of the most terrible answers that our workshop technicians give. A workshop means authorized company, dealership, workshops. Could be Hero, could be KTM, could be Bajaj, could be Yamaha, could be BMW. They give this disgusting answer. If you say, you know what, I'm not satisfied with something, you like, for an example, the recent thing that they got the engine rebuild done and the motorcycle is not going over 100 kilometers per hour. And some person went back to the service station and he expressed it to the service station manager or the technician saying that, the engine, something is wrong, I think, because even after the rebuild, she's not going over 100 kilometers per hour. And he was told that, it's okay, that is how it is. We can't do anything, ride it. Or sometimes they say, automatically it will get fixed.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that will never happen.
So, see, lack of emotional intelligence. How can you give such a disgusting answer saying that is how it is, we can't do anything, or it'll get fixed on its own? How helpless a person would feel.
And also one more thing, bro. Personally, like people like me are very less to do themselves service and all. So I went to this Hero. When I got the motorcycle, I just went to the workshop. I asked for is there any counter sale where I can buy the parts and I can do it myself. They said you can get your parts, you can take it, there's no other problem. And after getting the motorcycle, I went for the oil change, for basic oil filter, air filter that needs to be getting from the showroom, right? So I went there and they are not able to give the parts. They're saying get your bike, we cannot give you the parts. There is no counter sale. Even Hero started doing all these things. I have right? I can fix myself, right?
See, this is the issue, it's all fraud. You buy a motorcycle, you have the right to repair.
Yes.
Right to service on your own. Who the hell are they to tell us that we will not give you parts? Okay. I mean, it's like saying, for an example, you have a fever and the doctor tells medicines are not available from the medical store. You have to come to my clinic. Only then I'll take the pill and put it in your mouth. Okay, it is like that. Bloody write it on the prescription. I'll go buy it and I'll swallow the pill at my home.
Yes.
I'll do it. But here, they're like, get your motorcycle. Why the hell should I get my motorcycle? I know how to fix it. And bloody oil change and all these are basic things.
Yes, bro, exactly.
You know?
They're saying we cannot give you. And
fraud.
they also said like, then we'll note down your motorcycle number and we'll just take out the warranty. I said like, take out the warranty. I don't need any warranty. Give me the
Shove it up your
Yeah, I said I just checked them.
Yeah.
And the manager who was there at the particular service station, he just got my signed that stating that customer not agreed for oil change. He just bought the parts. I signed it and I got the parts. And it's a big headache just to get those parts. Billing also, it took me 45 minutes just for the oil filter and air filter. They made me to stand there. They're saying like, wait, we'll give you parts. Wait.
They did not know that we will screw
And
them up on the
I'll tell you one more
podcast.
thing. I think Hero people know about me and us as a podcast
I mean,
and all.
they better know.
So I did myself service and all. After getting the motorcycle, after 2 months, I got a call from Hero manager itself. He said like, don't pay for the oil also. We're gonna do for your motorcycle free of cost, no oil charge, everything. And this is a specific offer only for few customers that we are offering. And I don't know why this is only for me.
Ask them to add one Johnny Walker Black Label bottle also along with this. Then we will.
Seriously, I got this call from the manager. I don't know whoever spoke to that particular showroom. He said like, I said I'll do myself. I already did my first service. He said like, we're gonna cover you everything. You zero the cost. You get here, we'll change everything and take back your motorcycle. I don't think this offer will be done to
They
everyone.
want us to talk good things about them on the podcast.
Yes.
I mean,
But end of the day, we're gonna tell the
talk
truth.
what is what. You know, truth.
And even though they offered me, I never went to the showroom just for the free gifts that they give.
This article we will put it on inline4news.com also. Thank you, Tarun, for doing the required journalism.
Yes.
And a very critical thing people should know. And for the people who don't know, inline4news.com is our very own news publication, online news. So do check it out on your cell phone, laptop, anything. So bottom line. Now see. First, we'll let people know that we also own a Hero Xpulse.
Yes.
Okay, I love the Impulse, and as a matter of fact, I have been a person who has been vouching, that is supporting the brand Hero. I've even made videos mentioning that the Impulse, Xpulse, they are better performers off-road than even a Tiger or a GS. Okay, because they are lightweight, easy to ride, and low maintenance. That is what I said. Okay, and so if I supported Impulse and Xpulse so much over last many years,
Yes.
we have the right to express our disappointment and also give the truth out. Okay,
Exactly.
we are journalists by nature and we also have a news entity and we are YouTubers and plus we are brothers of other motorcyclists and
And we fix motorcycles every day.
exactly. Tarun owns a workshop here in Hyderabad. I'll put Tarun's phone number in the description. He owns a workshop which is in Alwal. And
Motor God.
Motor Guard workshop. His phone number will be in the description. You can WhatsApp him. Please send a WhatsApp message about any question, query, and he will reply back probably in the next 24 hours or so. And if you are in Hyderabad, you can avail his services. WhatsApp him. And he will try to help you out.
Yes.
So we don't want our fellow motorbikers to face such terrible issues.
It's a big thing
Big
because
thing.
it's not a small thing, guys. I've seen a lot of people just getting tears in their eyes, like they don't know whom to express all these things, and they're just texting me saying, Tarun bro, I just got the motorcycle. This is the issues I'm facing. They're not able to fix it. Whatever. There is one guy from Bangalore. I think he follows our channel. And he got Xpulse 210 as the confidence that Tarun got the motorcycle, so it might be good and all. So he got the motorcycle, and within, I think, third day or a fourth day, while he was going to the office early morning about 8 o'clock, the bike completely stalled in between.
God.
And he called RSA, he got the motorcycle, to the service station. They change the battery and all. Within 3 days, like, I don't know why massive failures. I totally say it's a lack of proper testing.
Correct. Correct. And you know, by telling so much truth, we lose out lakhs of rupees worth of sponsorships.
Yes, exactly.
Lakhs. Like, you know, I mean, there's a lot of money to be made on social media, digital media. If we simply speak good things about a brand, for a podcast like this, we can charge a lot of money. A lot of money.
And there is no proper recall. This is what I want to speak about. Is that Hero knows there is a problem. Every showroom you go there, you just say that my motorcycle is. I'm hearing just some kind of different noise from the engine. They'll accept it. Get the motorcycle, will claim it and will replace it. They're accepting the mistake. But if you made the mistake in a very huge scale, why to
Dirty political games, you know.
they should have given
Yeah.
the recall, bro. Proper recall to every owner.
Correct.
Because some people might go for a long ride thinking that this is all terrain motorcycle. Just go to some other state. What if they got stuck somewhere with the failure of engine?
See, unfortunately, in the last few years, most of the brand new motorcycles which were launched in India had some or the other major issue.
Yes, bro.
Okay. So it almost feels like it is better to buy a second-hand motorcycle used by a responsible person and who has ridden it for 10,000 kilometers. It is better to buy a second-hand one because at least it has been tried and tested.
Exactly.
Rather than buying a brand new one
Yes,
and
bro.
realizing, oh, there is engine issue, this issue, that issue. Correct?
Yes, bro, exactly. This is the first motorcycle I got it as brand new. All my bikes, car, everything I got it used. Just because I want to keep it for lifetime. I just want to. I don't align people saying buy a new bike or car. But at the end of the day, I bought it, and I'm facing.
But luckily, he's working
Yeah.
on his own. He's repairing, servicing on his own. So he's still safe. But others
I
are
was
not.
just taking care of the motorcycle as per the motorcycle, how it behaves and all. I've changed different grades of oil. I've fixed with one particular oil. I've changed the intervals. Company claims that 6,000 kilometers an oil change. I would say with that 10W30 grade, it cannot last more than 3,000 kilometers. And I've seen some
I
people.
mean, not just the grade, but the quality and
of
brand of the oil,
Yes,
right?
exactly. And also, I've heard some people saying that first service has been done at 600 to 700 kilometers, and second service, as per manual, it's supposed to be done at 6,000 kilometers. Third, it's 12,000. So when one person went for the 6,000 kilometer service, they just topped up the oil. They're saying like, you have to change the oil at 12,000 kilometers.
Fraud happening out of laziness.
Yes. All these things we have to take to the people.
Report all these things to info@inline4news.com.
Yes.
Okay, we have to expose all this on news platforms. Everyone is a journalist in India. Every Indian citizen has the right to journalism. So go ahead, send an email to us, and we will publish it. And then we will also make a podcast, and only then companies will listen.
Yes.
Unfortunately, an individual's cry, individual's pain, companies don't care.
They don't care.
The moment we make a podcast and put it on our inline4news.com, immediately the biggest companies also respond.
Exactly, bro. And also one more thing I'll tell you, bro. I'll tell you all the examples that I faced practically. So I went to get the oil filter and air filter again for my third service. So I went there, I've asked them the oil filter. They said like, we don't have stock. They said like, this is the most selling motorcycle right now. Then
It's like going to restaurant and they saying we don't have tissue paper stock.
Exactly.
Oil filter you don't have, bloody idiots.
So I asked them like, I've seen a lot of motorcycles on the stand, they're just doing the service and all. Without oil filter, how you're doing service and all? I just thought they don't want to give the oil filter.
Correct.
But end of the day, I figured it out. They really don't have. And I've seen particularly they are not changing the oil filter. They're just putting the new oil without changing the oil filter.
Dirty, filthy. I mean, we have to expose we have to keep kicking the ass of every person who does malpractice, false practices like these. We have to kick their ass, expose them on our Inline 4 News, on our podcast, expose them so hard that they should, learn it.
And they have launched this Xpulse 210 particularly in premium showrooms. Normally, the Xpulse 200 you can buy it in any Hero showroom, but this 210 series, they just fancy way they just put all the air conditioning, like good quality interior and all. They're just selling this Xpulse 210 and Harley 440X something they have, right? 2-3 particular motorcycles they're selling, and they also promise that this whole thing just related to the premiumness that they want to give it to the customer.
Premium torture.
Yes, and they also mentioned that they are using specific technicians as a premium garage where they only fix this particular.
Specifically trained fraudsters. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
See,
So-
I mean, yeah.
So when I went there, it's a mess. I have seen a Hero 100cc bike there. Beside that, they're putting this Xpulse 210. I don't mind they're doing it, but end of the day, work has to be done properly, right? So after all, putting all this fancy stuff and the back end, you are doing the same thing. And also the quality that they are using, I think they're just procuring parts from same kind of vendors who do 100cc motorcycles. I think that is a main issue where the cams are failing or the finger follows are failing. Just because
One of the biggest issues with Indian manufacturers is that the metal quality,
yes,
okay, of the internal components, the engine components is never up to the mark. See, when we buy a Japanese motorcycle, like made in Japan or made in Thailand, the engines run for hundreds and thousands of kilometers. For sure, you can take it for granted. 1 lakh, 2 lakh, 3 lakhs without any issue.
Now even I'll tell you one more example. Next month we are going for IBW India Bike Week Festival. As every year we are going, this is our 4th year for IBW. So everyone is asking me in our group, don't get that bike. If you got stuck in between, again we all have to stop and we don't want to see all that thing. We have to. So they're just scared of someone buying this motorcycle.
See, a request to everyone who's watching is that please expose all this. You have a right, you are an owner. Okay, if injustice is being done by the showroom people, the brand, put a post on Instagram, tag us. We will expose it.
Bro, I think people doesn't have a proper platform.
We have no.
That is why, like,
So tag us, send it to us, contact us, Inline 4 News, this YouTube, our Instagram, we are there. See, we are letting go lakhs of rupees of sponsorship by going against brands and by exposing all of this. For whom? For our community. So we
Exactly,
are
bro.
here to support you. So, awesome.
yes, bro.
Thank you. So, thank you guys. And as I mentioned, Tarun has his own workshop here in Hyderabad. He fixes engines, KTM. He's a KTM specialist. And contact him, WhatsApp him, whichever motorcycle you have. If he works on it, he will respond to you. But he'll respond to you anyway in general. So his WhatsApp number would be in the description. MotoGod Garage. You can Google it. MotoGod Garage on Google in Hyderabad, Alwal.
Yes, bro.
Thank you very much. And
We see you guys in the next one.
next one.